Real estate is the key to building your own generational wealth. If you already have money, like $100,000, $200,000, this video is not for you. Like, I'm literally not talking to you. Your real estate strategy should be totally different. But for my people who are like I was, starting with nothing, no generational wealth, no family money, no inheritance, this is the strategy that I use to build my own generational wealth and how I was on house number 2 by 26 years old. First, scrape together all of your savings. For me, this was about $18,000. Then look into borrowing against your 401k. This is an essentially free loan and you pay yourself back with interest. As soon as you have 3.5% down, buy a house. The look of it doesn't matter. The neighborhood doesn't matter. It just has to be big enough for roommates and the right price. Meaning that with roommates, your share of the mortgage is the same as the rent that you were paying before you bought the house. That way, your living expenses don't change, but your housing cost becomes a savings account instead of just going into your landlord's pocket. Then, just wait. Literally just live your normal life. Your new neighborhood may not be your favorite, but that's okay. This is just temporary. You're making a sacrifice for your future. Now, when 2 years have passed, sell. You've been collecting rent this whole time, so you should be okay to have a pretty slim profit margin on resale. Remember, your housing cost has remained unchanged, so any money you make off this sale is profit. Reinvest your profit into your next house. I made about $70,000 off the sale of my first home. That would have taken me about 9 years to save, which put me in my next house about 7 years early. Tweak this strategy for what makes sense to you, but this basic blueprint will work to use homes as a springboard into better and better properties. Again, if you already have money from family, you don't need a strategy like this because your grandparents or your great-grandparents probably already did this. But for the rest of us, let's start the cycle of generational wealth for ourselves.